evening, and it's tag team time. Tag team time for the last contest of the evening. And this huge crowd are sitting there expecting fireworks, and I'm sure they're going to get it. Referee Charlie Belay, and in the corner on the right. Hold on until we get it. Now here we are. Right, the team on the right are from Mexico. Carlos Plata's in the red and black trunks. There he is, Carlos Plata, and his partner, Sergeant Mendietta, against Danny Boy Collins of Bristol, England, and Yann Caradec of Brittany in France. And in the ring, Carlos Plata against Yann Caradec. First time we've seen Mexicans on Eurosport, and a good arm roll there by Yann Caradec. Followed by another one. As I told you earlier, wrestling is a huge spectator sport in Mexico. And the two men we're watching recently won the Mexican Tag Team Tournament for 1991. They are the Mexican Tag Team Champions, Carlos Plata and Sergeant Mendietta. Yann Caradec, and in comes Danny Boy Collins. A great favourite wherever he wrestles. Straight away, Danny knows the game. He gets the people behind him. Carlos Plata will not have met many young English wrestlers, and for me there are no better wrestlers in the world than the English. The British wrestler, he is the best. Won't be short of a move or two. As you can see, he knows how to execute every move in the book. He knows all the moves from 1 to 1,000. – 24 years of age, now living in Leeds, but hails from Bristol. Ooh, and a good tackle there by Danny. Sergeant Mendietta, first time we've seen him. Come on, let's wrestle, he says. Let's go. Oh, and I wonder what the good sergeant thinks of that. I bet he's not seen too many of them in his lifetime, but he's not put out too much because he's attacking, but Danny switches it. Whoa, and the sergeant walks straight into a back kick, and Danny's doing his link clearing act. Well, they will respect British wrestlers in Mexico when these two go home. Yann Caradec, also a young man, Only 4 years of professional wrestling experience behind him, an amateur and a champion of Brittany in Celtic style wrestling. Has been a professional for 4 years. And the sergeant bites Caradec's fingers and gets a public warning off referee Charlie Boulay for his troubles. And in comes the stocky Carlos Plata, another man who's been in the wrestling business for a long time. Good posting by Yann Caradec. Oh, and another good move, I know. This young boy has certainly learned the wrestling game. That is the professional wrestling game. Only 4 years experience, but he knows a lot of moves. Changes hands, and we have a change in the other corner as well. Shall I return the compliment, says Danny Collins, and he does, straight on the Adam's apple. Danny Collins is used to fighting much bigger men than himself. 1, 2. And he follows his man out, but Sergio Mendietta decides to come back in the ring and comes straight back with his own clothesline. Oh, Danny Collins saw him coming. Danny Collins saw the sergeant going to dive bomb on him and met him with a straight left foot. And the sergeant's had enough. Come in and save me, he says to Carlos Plata. Let's see it again. Look at that, straight. Danny Collins knows he's wrestling. He saw the big man come crashing from the top of the corner post and lifted his own foot in, and the sergeant crashed his head onto the heel of Danny's boot. The young English boy giving a good account of himself here against the Mexican tag team champions. Doesn't matter how big the wrestlers are, Danny Collins isn't afraid of them. He knows he has superior skill and superior knowledge to most wrestlers in the world. Look at that, how easily he avoided that. Carlos Plata comes in the ring. And every time he comes, Danny turns his opponent there. Oh! What a clever wrestler this young man from Bristol is. They don't come any better than him. Ducks under a clothesline and goes in and hits the bigger men with a double clothesline. And he is already a great favorite here. By the young Breton. This young boy certainly knows the game. Oh, and he certainly does. He moved quickly there when he saw Carlos Plata come. Oh, and a great drop kick there by Yann Caradec. And out goes Sergio Mendietta. Carlos Plata is there, Sergio Mendietta is there. Look at that, Carlos Plata out he goes. Well, they are indeed a good tag combination. combination are these youngsters, one from Brittany and one from Bristol. Oh, and Caradec this time misses and catches Danny Boy Collins. This is the first time that these two youngsters have wrestled together as a tag team, so there's bound to be a few mistakes made. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, Carlos Plata has pinned Yann Caradec, and the Mexicans are the winners. Let's have a look at it again. Boom, down goes Carlos. No, I beg your pardon. Down goes Yann Caradec. And there are the winners. The Mexican Tag Team Champions have defeated 2 European wrestlers. And the winners are Carlos Plata and Sergeant Mendietta. But the fans' favourites are Danny Boy Collins and Yann Caradec, a new tag team combination. I'm sure we'll see more of them here on Eurosport. I certainly hope so, because the fans there feel exactly like I do. There we are, the winners, Carlos Plata and Sergeant Mendietta. And we look forward to seeing you again to a tremendous evening of wrestling here on Eurosport.